let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll give left side to Jones. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Darnold to throw. Can't handle the hot throw there as it winds up incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throwing here, Darnold. Has his man. It's Addison. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Oh, they're going for this. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Jacobs running behind center. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
2nd and 8. Into traffic, complete. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Packers. This is Jacobs running left. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Love. It's caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
Certainly what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And the choice to leave the end zone. Going to cost him just a slight bit as he's out a little short of that 30-yard line. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Darnold. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
2nd and 10 now. Hockenson wheels it in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I'm sure Coach, play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll run here on 1st down. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 47. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. We're going to have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Here's Darnold. He'll get this to Jefferson. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. Now Darnold. Able to find Hockenson. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
They'll try and punch it in. And he will get into the end zone for a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Following the score, they've got Reichard out and ready to boot it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Don't try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Ivan Pace has got it. And the Vikings will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st down, they'll run. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. To throw. Here's Darnold. Falls to the ground out left. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Jordan Addison. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered feed on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he drives this forward to the 6. They rip off a big chunk of field, first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Now a give up the middle to Jones. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles, well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal. Darnold now to throw. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're going for the end zone.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. This, our last play of the quarter. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. It's a 14-7 game. Back with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They've got 2nd and 5. Here's a give up the middle. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Throwing with a blitz on the way. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Takes the snap on 4th down. He's on the move. He finds him beyond the marker. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's a handoff up the gut. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
To spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
Love now to throw. That'll be complete to Jacob. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play, and you're driving that defense backwards.
powerful dive up the middle. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Going run again with Jacobs. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
To play running back in this league, boy, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. They stick with Jacobs. And he's in for the touchdown. The Packers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Carlson to tack on the extra point. That one right down the middle. And we're all tied up. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Here's first and 10 from the 34. Darnold looking to throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Okay, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception. It was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. He's dropping back to throw. And the Packers are there. He's hauled down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Third and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he gets forward for 3 yards as we reach our 2-minute warning. Second down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. No luck on the connection, it's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. That goes for 36 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
I love everything about that play, Kate, so much for a quarterback. When you're throwing that crossing route, it's imperative that you lead that receiver. You don't throw where he's at, you throw where he's going. And when you do, yards after catch follow.
And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And it's caught. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get some late points and the lead. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. He'll begin his return from the 11. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They go play action on first. It is caught left side. And he's going to step out with no gain.
Yeah, the defense was all over that throw. It would stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Christian Watson that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, he's not going to be happy the catch was almost made, but he's going to be thrilled that he broke it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Let that other guy know. He just roughed him up and lost a big catch.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Vikings are going to have it back, and it's marked at the 38.
Obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Here's Darnold to throw. That's incomplete left side. Trying to find Justin Jefferson. And now they face 2nd down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Throwing here, Darnold. Got a man over the middle. Complete. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First down from the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grow their lead just before halftime. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Following the score, they've got Reichert out and ready to boot it away. And he tried to finesse that one far too much. It doesn't come close to the landing zone, so set this drive up at the 40. First and 10 from the 41.
Here we go. Hey, yeah. Ready?
To the air with Love. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Vikings get it back after making their third first-half interception. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Darnold. Incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up second down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Couldn't connect with Jordan Addison. So they're left facing third and long.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here's Darnold. And he finds the seam down the middle, complete. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
He's got him. That's Addison. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Minnesota spends its second time out here. Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. Working inside the red zone. And it's caught. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Throwing it again here. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. It's second and goal.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Now Darnold. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now it'll be third and goal.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
To throw, here's Darnold. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota! The Vikings get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. After the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And he works through a lane for a gain up to the 30. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here's pressure, and he's dropped by the Vikings. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick it.
And they pick him off again. Picked up by Stephon Gilmore. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. That right there, that takes just the right circumstances to happen. But, man, a big boy pick-6 brought one of the most universally celebrated plays in this sport.
Look at the smile on your face.
I love it. Big boy touchdown. Come on now.
Well, I think you and a lot of fans are in it for the celebrations. Those big guys do so much work, and now they get their chance to play hero. It is a blast.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick-6. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Handoff here to Jacobs. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug of war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
From the 30 on 2nd down. That's into the hands of Dobbs. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Watson with the catch. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Here's Love. Here's pressure, and he's dropped by the Vikings. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
No one picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake. The linebacker's athleticism on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of players on the planet who could pull that off.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Escapes the pocket. He's on the move. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He brings it in. And he almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down will opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Striker, 3-3. Hut.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Rolling left, buying some time. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
Here's a give on 1st and goal. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Going ground game again here. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal.
Here we go, set.
Here's Love to throw. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. Now they'll get some time to mold this decision. They'll have 4th and goal after the break. It's the Packers with the football and a chance to, they'll do some window dressing here in the 4th. The Packers are going to turn to their kicker, Anders Carlson, for the field goal try. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that lowers the gap to 25 points.
After I'd imagine dozens and dozens of kicks into that net on the sideline staying warm, Kate, he finally gets his chance to knock a field goal through the uprights. And of course, he wasn't going to whiff on that opportunity.
Good looking return here, and he's got room. And he goes out of bounds to hand them excellent field position up across the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. That's the rookie from Texas A&M who took him down. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Darnold looking to throw. That was first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Packers take possession at midfield after forcing that turnover.
Well, nickel has really become the base defense for so many teams in the league because the passing game has become so prevalent today. It really makes it so much more difficult to find an open throwing lane. It gives defenses a lot more speed on the back end to step in front of passes just like that.
Love looking to pass. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Man, there's no way around this, Brock. They had that offense exactly where they wanted them, and the penalty gives them a whole lot more breathing room.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the late, great Dennis Green. He said it perfectly. We had him right where we wanted, and we let him off the hook.
And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They're going play action. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Harrison Smith with the INT. And the Vikings take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders or offensive guys have bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Packers will return this well into the red zone before he's brought down. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy out, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Let's go now.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
You know, those big guys are taught that if you can't get to the quarterback, guess what you can still do? You get a pass breakup. That's perfect timing to get his hand up and knock that ball away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Love has it in close. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. Carlson now to add one more. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Darnold now to throw. A lot of speed on it. Too tough to handle. Incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Vikings getting their punt team out. Fair catch hauled in at the 18-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Packers are going to have a long football field ahead of them on this drive. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Love now to throw. Open receiver, caught. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Love now. Hauled in by Musgrave. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Couldn't connect there. Incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So now they have 3rd and short. Throwing, Love. Cut by Jacobs. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Let's go.
They are throwing it again. And this one doesn't go far.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule. You get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 36. That's complete to Musgrave. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Packers. Still sticking with the passing game. Escapes out to the left. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I can tell you what, that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains and made sure he set them up with a new set of downs. Well done.
To the air with Love. And the Vikings rush brings him down. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
You know, we do enough of these games, Kate, and I am a big fan of creativity. And the QBs today are some of the best to ever do it. That's a situation where you got to know on 1st down, it's not time to be creative, especially if you feel the heat coming defensively. Just find a way to throw that sucker in the 1st row.
And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. The Packers take their 1st time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Left side gets it out quick, and it's caught. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Vikings capitalize on yet another interception thrown in this game.
Those defenders, they're just as excited as the fans when the offense signals they're going for two. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board. Really show some of that swagger that good defenses have.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And that's where they'll begin the drive following the return. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Jones trying the left side. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Packers get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. Well, no matter the outcome today, partner, I think we can all agree it's been very exciting watching him throw the ball. He's found the end zone 4 times, but he's now given it away 3 times as well.
Yeah, if you were a golfer, his scorecard would be fascinating because a bunch of birdies, but these bogeys and double bogeys he's got to eliminate. It's really been high risk, high reward through the air. And you never want to slow a quarterback down in that production he's found with his aggressiveness. But you've also got to find a way to turn that governor on, take a little less risk, and take